prepping for another busy day of service. Wu Haoyue makes classic Taiwanese dishes like braised pork rice and pork cutlets. These are everyday staples for millions of Taiwanese, but they're not ordinary fare for Wu's customers here in the Chinese city of Xiamen.
他们其实也是蛮喜欢台湾料理的，就是很多去过台湾的人都会到我的店里。
Wu moved to Xiamen in 2017, one of thousands of Taiwanese to make the cross-strait journey when ties between China and Taiwan were less strained, despite Beijing's long-standing claims of sovereignty over its island neighbor. With a population of more than 5 million people, Xiamen is a stark contrast from Taiwan's sleepy, outlying Kinmen Islands, which are visible from its coast. Most Taiwanese originally came from this region of China, and its geographical closeness has for years been a rare source of cross-strait friendship. A short ferry ride between the two allowed thousands of people to forge ties, build businesses, and start families. Among them is Xiamen native Kinmen. She married a Taiwanese man and moved across the strait to Kinmen in 2005. Like Wu, she also started her own business, this time selling traditional Chinese culture to Taiwanese as period costumes.
很多学生都很喜欢，因为除了对文化的那种可能想要了解啊，可能电视机的影响啊。
When Chen started her business, she didn't anticipate many of the challenges she'd face: the COVID pandemic and worsening ties between Taipei and Beijing. There's been no Chinese tourists in Kinmen since 2019, once one of Chen's main sources of income.
很可惜，陆客不能过来。如果今天陆客过来，当然也是我们的一块市场。
While across the water, Wu has faced questions from curious customers wondering how Taiwanese people really feel about their relationship with China.
他如果发现你是台湾人，就会聊有关政治的，所以这个其实我比较少聊这些啦，就是会稍微避开这个话题这样。
But politics is hard to avoid here, where despite the similarities, the differences between China and Taiwan are so clear. Relations reached a fresh low here after a recent clash involving Taiwan's Coast Guard left 2 Chinese fishers dead. But just weeks later, both sides worked together to rescue the crew of another capsized vessel. For people here, it's part of the ebb and flow of life on the front line between the two sides, and they remain hopeful that in the end, Beijing and Taipei can follow their choice for peaceful coexistence. Karma Shu, Simonetta Ho, and Ed Moon in Kinmen for TaiwanPlus.